lot better than that. I know that. As disappointing as tonight is, you never want to start the season away that way. It really doesn't matter if it's the first game, last game, whatever it is. You want to win them all. Didn't accomplish that goal tonight. Didn't play well enough to do it. I thought our defense played great in the first half. They get us turnovers like that. We got to do something better with the football, capitalize with it, get more points out of those. Obviously I can't give it to them in some of those instances, but overall execution and just our capability of playing better. There's a whole lot more there. So the one thing that gives me a good feeling is knowing the guys in that locker room and knowing how we're gonna all band together, look at each other, look inward first, and go, hey, what can I do to be better for the guy next to me? That starts with our head coach. He's always preaching that to us, and that's real stuff for us as players. That's how we act, and we believe in that locker room.
In terms of the pressure they were bringing with just 4, what did you see and what was so effective that they were doing?
They did a nice job. I think if we're a little bit more efficient on first down, second down, get ourselves into some favorable situations. I can obviously be more efficient if I'm more efficient. Those drives are a little bit longer. It's a little bit tougher on those guys up front, but got to give them credit. They did a really nice job of affecting the game up front. And in the back end, did a really great job of, keeping a top on it. They just played 2 high safety basically the entire game. Played some old school 3, which I haven't seen in a long time. Trying to rotate to Cooper, but it wasn't anything earth-shattering. They just did a nice job of playing.
Was there any reason that Allen Robinson didn't seem to be open more, Matthew, from what you saw?
I think they played, I'm trying to think back. I'm not going to get it right, but it maybe 2 snaps a man. It's a lot of zone. They clouded to the boundary quite a bit. Allen saw a lot of, cover 2 over there. I can still do a better job, I think, of getting them the ball in some instances. But they were doing a nice job of trying to keep a top on it and trying to cover us up.
Just to clarify, when you say they're playing a defense that you hadn't seen in a while, on a night when you get sacked 7 times, did you feel you were holding it on more? Those are coverage sacks?
No, it's a basic coverage. I don't want to say base. It's a not a lot of people play nickel safety same side cover 3, so they did. It wasn't earth-shattering stuff. It was just, well, okay. I hadn't seen that in a while. We hadn't gotten that in a long time, but didn't feel like that was a reason that we were holding on to it or anything.
You put such an emphasis in the offseason towards protecting the ball this year.
Yeah.
Is that part of the ingredient in 7 sacks at all?
I definitely, anytime, that happens in a game, I'm going to have a handful, that I feel like I can do a better job of. It was got to make sure that I'm taking what the defense gives me while still trying to be aggressive. And on a night like this where playing a little bit of catch up and they're doing a nice job of rushing, I just got to do a better job of maybe trying to get it out in some instances. There's no question